Hey y'all. Hey Pisces. What's up? What's up? What's up? Last of the little series. But always the first. Ain't that something? Um, I incorporate everything and what I do, right? I mean what I see for that sign. So I was watching this movie and Pisces. Could be Sag, Pisces, whatever the deal may be. I think I both Jupiter is your planet as well. I was watching this movie called Now You See Me, and very interesting. It was about some magicians. They call them the Four Horsemen. So that intrigued me right there. So they were before. Is it before? Okay, yeah. Before someone came in their life to invite them into their world to work for them, they did a show. They were the Robin Hoods, okay, magicians. They did a show and they robbed a bank, but it was an illusion. They used a man who worked at the bank. They probed him, they watched him, they messed with his mind each day and got him to want to come to the show. So there was mind controlling the man at the same time. Okay. Unbeknownst to him, he was being mind controlled. Got to the show, they picked him randomly, which they didn't. They had already marked him, right? Because they had already worked on him the whole time. He didn't even know they knew him, but they knew him because he worked at the bank in Paris. He was from Paris. So anyway, they got him to come to the show. They picked him, then they hypnotized him even more, and they put illusions on him to make him think that he went to his bank because they told the audience they were going to rob a bank. First time they ever did anything like that, right? I don't know if y'all seen the show, but it was intriguing to me. So anyway, they robbed the bank. They gave the money to the audience, okay? The Robin Hood magicians, okay? So the characters in the show were the main characters we probably know: Woody Harrelson, Morgan Freeman, Michael Caine, Common. He was also in the show. Some other names you may know: Mark Ruffalo, because he's going to be very important in this. Jesse Eisenberg, Isla Fisher, Dave Franco, Malene. She's from Paris, a French cop from KGB. Malene Laurent, okay. And the producer, Robert ORCI, made Star Trek also. So that was pretty interesting. How you doing, Stray Kids fan? So that was pretty interesting. Talking about a movie I seen, I was very intrigued about. They were the Robin Hood magicians. So anyway, after they programmed him, and Danielle, they programmed him. He thought they had robbed the bank, which they had already got the money off of an armored truck. But they gave the money to the audience. Okay, after that, the man who had a vendetta, Heidi DO5, whatever, I don't know how to say it. Anyway, he had a vendetta with the police department, with the police department. Anyway, he hired them. He gave each one of them a card. He gave one of them a death card. He gave one of them the lover's card. He gave one of them the hermit card. He gave one of them the high priest, because it was 3 men and 1 woman. Okay. So I'm going to put these right here. All right. I'm doing good. Hi, Futive Girl 305. I'm doing okay. How y'all doing? Thanks for coming. I appreciate y'all. They'll give me some likes. I really appreciate it. So anyway, I don't know if y'all seen this movie. It's called Now you see me. If you haven't, it's very good. I like Robin Hood. You know, I'm a Robin Hood. I'm old school. I believe in that. Anyway, so yeah, the producer made Star Trek. So um okay, I got something else to High Priestess. Yeah. And I got a little Bobby Hemmett. Yeah, you probably need to listen to. Hi Quentin Grant, how you doing? Welcome, welcome. Okay, so it starts off. There's some other cards that I'm gonna talk about in a minute that they put out. So the whole let's talk about the 4 horsemen. The 4 horsemen is war, famine, pestilence, and death, right? Meaning, so I don't know what significance this have. You know, that's good. I'm glad you're doing good. I don't know significance. Like I say, whatever I watch, I put into the sign or whatever I'm doing. It has a meaning, okay? Because Pisces, y'all know y'all the end, right? But you're everything. You're everybody in one, okay? And you are like when you meet the Creator. I hope y'all know that already about yourselves. Anyway, a lot of holograms, a lot of illusions, because that's Pisces, right? That's this world we live in with the Capricorn also, right? Being the system. In the book of Revelations, it's not people riding horses. It represents different aspects of God's judgment and the consequences of sin that will um, befall the world during the end times, okay? Not pertaining to the sins you've been taught, okay? In a way. It says conquest. So that's the first horse. That's the white horse, okay? The Antichrist. And you're going to have a different opinion about the Antichrist, okay? Because why would the Antichrist come to change things and make them better? Anyway, global domination, false peace, okay? False peace representing, that's what they give us in this world. They say that you can have peace, but we all know now that that's lies, right? Okay, then we got war, that's the red horse. Destructive and blood nature of conflict, removal of peace on earth, removal of that false peace, okay? Then we got famine, the black horse, okay? Economic hardship and synchronicity, rider holding scales, justice, that symbolizes the unfair destruction of resources and the suffering of poor people. How the elite, the higher ups, fuck with us, right? Okay, then we got the death card and grave. Consequences of war, famine, destruction, reign of wild animals, the tribulation, lost judgment, end times, the 6 seals. Now they kept showing apartment 6A. Okay, the rapture of the saints. Okay, I heard that right. People you hurt, they hurt. Bad horsemen. Activated good, oh, me and my hand right. Good feeling, making people come on the right track. Getting justice, okay? Taking from the rich and giving to the poor. It has to happen. The justice card. Never get away with sin. So they thinking, I was listening to Bobby Hammond, who I was telling y'all about, and he played a tape of the man talking about the Pope, how this world thinks that the Pope is their God. The Pope is exempt from doing any wrong. It don't matter what it is. He's exempt from doing any wrong. Everybody has to come to the Pope to get justified. So that's why when we talk about a revolution and getting fair treatment and all that shit, and we worshiping that their God that they put there for us, they don't give a damn about none of that. They don't go by none of that because they have their own rules. Okay. Um. Okay. They set Morgan Freeman up. Um. Okay. And okay. So after they gave the first show, they did the second show, and the second show was hold on. I'll be writing all over the place sometime. Okay, the second show said stole money first, then put a fake vault to use for show. Um, like I say, probed the man in the bank. The tracking had a track. They had tracking bracelets. Okay, so anyway, the man was a Pisces. Okay, and most of them. Okay, let's see the signs. The signs of the ones. Woody Harrelson is a Cancer Leo. Jesse Eisenberg is a Libra. Mark Ruffalo is a Scorpio Sag. Morgan Freeman is a Gemini. Isler Fisher is Aquarius. Dave Franco is Gemini. Michael Caine is a Pisces. Melina Loren, the cop, the KGB, was an Aquarius. Common is a Pisces also. Okay. And then the producer is a Cancer. He's July 20th, so he's Cancer, August, Leo. So he's a Cancer Leo. I was thinking he probably was a Capricorn, but the opposite of partner in crime is Capricorn. Okay, so that being the devil card. So I figured he was. I figured he had to do something with that. Okay, so the second show, they robbed the armored truck in Paris. And this one was, they had the man, Michael Caine, worked at an insurance company. And the insurance company, if people asking for loans, hardship, death, or stealing people property, all that kind of stuff, right? So he was in charge of that. So he had like his personal stack was $140 million. So he was hanging with them when he first seen the first show because he was looking for a loophole so he can get some of the money, right? So they tricked him. They got him to come on stage, and they had all the audience with a letter of their bank account, and a lot of them barely had any money. He said, "We picked all of y'all who dealt with this particular insurance company, okay, and they start deducting out of this man's personal account, Michael Caine, in order to give these people reparation of their money, right? That was stolen through grief, hard times, okay." Police called them thieves, of course, because we know. Okay, we're gonna leave that alone. Okay, they were actually the people's money, right? The detective, the KGB lady from Paris, she had a drawing of the Eye of Horus. Damn, I didn't look that up. Did I write that down? I hope I did. I did not. Fuck. Okay, anyway, somebody might have heartburn. Be careful of that. They had a tracker on the phone. Somebody might have a tracker on your phone. And New York was coming into play a whole lot in this movie. So I don't know if this happening in New York or somebody from New York or whatever the deal is. Okay, so Michael Caine got upset and he hired Morgan Freeman to expose them because, you know, that he took his money and exposed him, right? So the person that they didn't know who they were working for, okay, invited them to meet and gave them plans with technology like they did on the Black Panther, okay, and also Tomb Raider with Angelina Jolie. I think that was Tomb Raider. So the FBI is involved. I should have said abracadabra. I think I'm gonna go back and add that on the title. Why would we want, okay, this is something, Bobby, think about this for reparations for the melanated people, okay? He says, why would we want, side note, why would we want reparations from the government from abuse of our ancestors? Okay. Now we were thinking about the land and all that kind of stuff. They were raped, beaten, battered, ate, bald, all kind of shit. Okay. They done to our ancestors. That's like he said, example, that's like someone violating your child and they give you money to shut up. See, because they think everybody can be bought. Okay. Would you take it? Somebody raped your child, broke in at school, preacher, whatever the deal is, and you would take, coming into mind with that Michael Jackson thing with that little boy that was sick, and whether he was set up or not, and they claim Michael had been raping the little boy, but the parents took money. Would you take money or would you want justice? You want somebody to go to jail or get the death penalty, whatever the deal is, for doing that to your child. See, that's why they say we weak humans in this human body. Our spirit, our soul is not. But anyway, so have no morals. We lost our morals. Okay. Yeah, okay, let's go. Then we got going back to the movie. Then we say he was they, like I say, 6A, so that's the I know it probably don't make any sense, but this for something or somebody. I don't know. You know, I gotta go with what they tell me, y'all. Okay. What I was saying about the 6. 6 seal. I didn't look that up, y'all. Should have. Destroying evidence. They started destroying evidence. They were getting close. The guy went down the elevator shaft. Then we got 7B, and I'm thinking that is justice. Then TV station Channel 8, New York. They thought one got blowed. Thought they had caught one of the magicians and thought he had blowed up in the car, but they had a dead corpse. They had already had on the road them preparing for the cops following them and switching cars and putting a dummy inside of the car, a dead person inside the car, so they could think that was one of the magicians, but he got away. Okay. And the Empress would be the KGB cop because she gets the man. Okay. Okay, anyway. Okay, the third show, they went hologram. Okay. Um uh and they gave them money from another bank, armored car, and before it got to the bank, the warehouse, they stole the money from the warehouse. Okay, and they had counterfeit money with their faces on there too, and real money. Okay, but they took a whole bunch of it to set Morgan Freeman up and put it in this car But he agreed to expose them. He went against them, exposed them for Michael Caine, the insurance guy. So after they defeated that, they all met in a museum park and they found out who. Before that, the cop that the Spanish cop who was on their tail with the lady from Paris, KGB. He visited. When they exposed Morgan Freeman, they put him in jail. So he visited Morgan Freeman in jail, and Morgan Freeman found out that he was the main culprit and he was the leader. So he met the magicians at the amusement park and revealed himself, the Spanish guy. And it was like, they didn't see that coming because he was the one chasing them, right? Inside job. So he was introducing them to something even more bigger because they all got on a merry-go-round and they disappeared into the Eye of Hearts. Yeah, the cop was the leader the whole time. Inside job to frame Morgan Freeman with he had the hoodie on all through the scene of the movie. He was the boss. He did it because when he was young, the police department set his father up and killed his father. So he had been planning to learn and be the best at the magic to get the corporates that didn't have reparation or didn't killed his father and didn't give a damn, right? So that's why he staged all of this and got them to help him pull it off till he find the people and the people get exposed for what they did. So I think that was good. Then at the end, like I say, the Empress, the lady from Paris, him and her got together. And it was somewhere, I guess in New York, you can walk across this bridge and have a whole bunch of locks. And you throw away the key. So that was the thing, throw away the key, lock, throw away the key. So I guess it was the end because he did get justice. Okay. So, I don't know, y'all. Okay. Then we have the other cards. The other cards that were in play. Okay, yeah. We got the Three of Diamonds. It says bright, creative personality, optimistic, steadfast in their personal and worldly pursuits. If you draw this card, someone around you would have a better card, thus making you lose the game. Okay, so amateur, right? Okay, then we got the King of Diamonds, a powerful, ambitious, and potentially ruthless man associated with material matters, business, firm, being good in business, financial success, wealth, tangible achievements, seen as a leader who is decisive, determined, controlling, and manipulative, deals with in his dealings, usually makes good decisions. So they had an example of Odin, the king of Asgard. I remember Thor's daddy, who sacrificed one eye for wisdom. That's why he had the patch on there. So that's the eye, right? Eye of Horus. So him representing Horus as well. So we have many names. We've been here many times. The 13 million years to be exact. So we might be tired, or we come against each other, tired of being humans. Same old, same old. Okay, because we caught in this human body. Our souls, remember, the ones who have souls. Then we got the King of Spades, mastery. Usually the firstborn of the year. So that would be January, so that could be Capricorn. Capricorn, December 1st. December, November, or November would be Sagittarius. Either one. Authority, power, wisdom, judges, leaders, or mentors, careful planning, structured approach to life, and ability to handle challenging situations with maturity and wisdom. Usually a widower or a wise old man. Handle difficult conflicts with grace and maturity, ultimate spiritual energy and wisdom. Okay. So I don't know. That's what they have me doing, y'all. Okay. So I got these other cards. I got the Magician. I got Justice. I got Judgment. The Empress. And Justice. I should have took out the Emperor. Anyway, let's see what's going on. If they even talk about this even more, I don't know. Me don't know. Okay. So the Spanish, the French. So the Spanish conquered the French. Okay, so this was about morals. This is about judgment, not justice, not revenge. Huh? Justice for his father. That's justice for our ancestors. Getting people, you could say reparations, okay? But they'll never get the pain that they went through, the suffering that they went through. You can never put a Band-Aid on that, okay? So that's not the aim. It's catching and stopping the ones who doing the bullshit, who's selfish, right? So it'll never happen again. A new world order, not their order. Getting rid of. So Michael Jackson said, the bad is good, good is bad. So everything that they say is bad and horrible and frightening is actually good. Right? Y'all know what I'm talking about. So let's see. The end times. Alrighty. I'm gonna do it like this. I'm gonna shuffle instead of what I used to do, the cards that I spread out. Okay. We got the King of Swords. It was upright and kind of sideways. So false truths or truth and false. Let's say that. Truth and false. Okay. So it's like they make it look the illusion. They make it look like it's the truth, but it's actually false, right? That's the deception of this world. Okay, this want to come out 10 of Swords. Okay, stop the violence, pain, crisis, ending, and loss. So we was talking about the people's pain and suffering, darkness, scared, all the things that they do to people, us, the humans, that they keep illusions. This matrix, false gods. But they don't believe in those gods that they tell you. They made their own shit, like I told you about the Pope. So they'll be justified. That's why they go to the church and ask for forgiveness. Because that's who they programmed to do. Fuck what you talking about, what God you believe in. Or they got you believing in the Jesus and everything else. That's for you. That's for us. That ain't for them. So anyway, King of Cups. Loving person. Okay. Page of Cups reverse. Okay, no surprise. So he's not surprised of anything, of how they aborted kids, lost kids, ignored kids, stole, abused, no connection to your kid, the whole 9 yards they do. So this is bad news. Let's see. I don't know where we're going with this, Pisces, but like I say, I'm following orders. 3 of Swords, heartbreak. Yeah, of how the heartbreak, King of Cups, the love, the father, how they separate the woman and the man, right? Um, all on their agenda, making the man do unthinkable things and justifying it like it's true or good, okay? But it's actually bad. It's interrupting the flow of the order of things, discrediting a woman, right? Broken heart, deception, jealousy, health, light, pain again, surgery, shooting range, police training, betrayal. Yeah. 8 of Swords, jail, making you feel some type of way, blocking your third eye. Somebody might need glasses, trying to hold you back, make you have a negative mind. That's the magicians. 2 types. These type were good. They were the Robin Hood magicians. You got the other magicians who put the illusions over you, right? And have you blinded to what's going on in the world. Okay. We always got 2. 2 sorcerers, 1 good, 1 bad. Sorcerers to alchemists. Okay, they want to come out. Okay, I got sorcerer. Damn, I can't think of the other ones right now. Dang. Anyway. Okay. I don't know if somebody going to jail. They already knew it was coming, or they expected to be coming. Heartbroken about somebody in jail. Let's see. Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. We got the Tower, so it hit already. Or they thinking, waiting for the Tower to hit. Okay. Said not so bad. Or this is somebody who already in jail. I don't know if they're innocent or not yet, because we got a lot of false truths here. Illusions. Maybe doing things that you thought were right, but they were wrong. No morals. You were only thinking about your pain, sorrow, hurt. Maybe. Okay. Last down. So trying to climb back up the ladder. Storms ceased. It's like after the pain. I want to sing the song, but that's not what it's about. Let's see. We got 9 of Cups reversed. Not happy, not celebrating, mad about getting caught. Don't be no fool. Scared to be free. Okay, so we got somebody who may be already in jail. Scared to be free. I'll put that to the side for a minute. Open your eyes taking no action. Okay, let's see. So we got bedpost. You know, this is my bedpost called collecting, but it's emptying. Emptying, um, you know, this is my blood sacrifice. Um, so this might be an innocent person. It's like a superficial, okay, ghost. Collecting souls and blood, human flesh. Might not be that elaborate, could be. Could have been a fire. Somebody set a fire. Um, but it's a king. So somebody of higher up, elite, disappointed. Okay. Hangman reverse. Maybe not the death penalty. Didn't see, wasn't enlightened. Bad idea. I don't know, somebody got their leg, arm, or something like that hurt during this fire or tragedy or whatever was done. Stand on your own 2 feet. Dress different, act different. I got KKK on here too. Won't sacrifice. Wanted to sacrifice. I try to sacrifice somebody. Dance different culture, Okay, that fell on the King of Cups. Because it looked like Julius Caesar. The dolphins, shape-shifting, free. Poseidon, boats. Pirates. Stole. Somebody was stealing souls. Five of Cups. Feeling bad about that. I want to say men in black for some reason. Loss, sad. Negative thoughts. Drunk, drugs, depressed. Mental, mess with their mental mind. Anxiety. Poor choices. Creator protect you, boy. King of Pentacles now. Money situation. Companies, big deals, accountability, wealth, success. So they wanted wealth and success, but they were breaking hearts, putting people in pain and bad situations for their selfishness, but making it look like that it was the right thing to do because they were in a bind. Okay. Want to be stable, security. Hey, who don't? You know what I'm saying? Which one of us don't? Okay, don't be no fool. Okay, I guess I put that back on the board. But they were warned. Joker, the fool, Gemini energy, say Aries energy, jumping too fast, doing something and not thinking about the consequences. Shoot now, ask questions later. Yeah, waiting for their ships to come in. Oh, shit. Want to turn their back on the whole situation because they realize it wasn't the right thing to do. Yeah, definitely didn't see that coming. At a crossroads. Still waiting for justice. So I don't know if they put someone in jail, fuck with their mind, made them do shit, and blamed it on that person in order for them to get their needs met. Okay, got cruise. Okay, the moon, keeping quiet about it. Secret, mystery, shape-shifting abilities. Gemini, Sag, Pisces, Cancer. But the pillars, the portal is Gemini energy. The animals are Sag, if I'm not mistaken. The grounding is earth signs, grass, more Taurus energy. Then we got the lobster, which is water, of course. It would be one of the water signs. The moon being Cancer. Dr. Jekyll, Mr. Hyde. Oh. Somebody want to be free because of their animal. They couldn't control themselves. Remember I was telling you about a man late at night, by 4 in the morning, he running around in the neighborhood with his underwear on. First he started hollering. I was like, what the fuck is that? And then he running around like an animal. And I know the neighborhood knows about him. My daughter said maybe they let him out that time of night for him to roam free. I don't know what the fuck he was looking for or what he did on his path, because I hear it. So they keep him or keep that person locked up. It was another movie like that. They had two twins. One twin, they kept locked up. I don't know if they experiment on that one, but that one's supposed to be bad. And the other twin was not supposed to be bad. They let him roam free. But I think it was reversed. It was an old movie at the end. And another one I seen where the one of the twins was speaking on truth against the father's business, if I'm remembering correctly. But the father didn't want him to do that, so they locked him up, kept him hidden. And the other son, that was corrupt like the dad, was roaming free. I don't know where this is going here. I don't know. But I'm saying what I need to say. Difficult choices, but still not seeing what they need to see. Going by feelings. Sitting at the dock of the bay, wasting my time. Watching the time roll away. Struggling, indecision. Getting downloads from the dark. The moon right there. Getting downloads from the moon. Half new moon, full moon. Oh my God. Okay, let's see. Ace of Swords, lies coming from the moon. So who's giving them information that are lies, downloads? Ace of Swords, reverse. Lying, doing the same thing, no focus, not judging correctly. Another half-truth, lies and truths, believing their own lies. Miscommunication, trouble. The Emperor. So, reverse. So they listen to a false leader. Okay. Who's speaking to them? Maybe they never met. It reminds me of Charlie's Angels now. They had they were solving crimes, supposedly doing the right thing. But he spoke to them from a phone. And they never seen him. Of course, in the last episode, they got to meet him. But, so let's see if they met him. But it looked like, because Ace of Swords reversed. Communication is the swords, right? But it's reversed. So they're not seeing this person directly. Whoever this is, the Emperor reversed. They're talking through some type of telecommunications, phone lines, making this person react. This could be programming people like zombies to do different things. They're bidding this false emperor. Keep their hands clean. Bad attraction. Immunity. What is that? Immunity. No description, no loyalty, no discipline, no loyalty. Control, abusive. Control freak. Take the power in their hands. Yeah, they didn't see this heartbreak. That it was turned, the tables would turn. 4 cups. Wanted, stopping, stubborn, new mind, thinking better, a realization. So this emperor having a realization. Maybe stop drinking. Ace of Cups, loving themselves or loving, giving to you, telling the truth. Security, water overflow, helping hand, clean, overflow, trophy, Holy Spirit. So this empress having a change of heart of what they did. 4 cups, not accepting, missed opportunity, bored, stop, refusing. Okay, Ace of Cups, 4 cups, getting a helping hand, and refusing the helping hand. Is that what that is? another realization. I'm not realizing what's going on with this. So they still not getting what they want. The money is the main factor. It's not turning out like they want. Or they program whoever to do whatever with the help of a water sign, an earth sign. That's the two really on the board right now. And the swords was sideways, so either they didn't agree, because it's good and bad, yes and no. Not sure, maybe scared, arguing, fighting, or just debating. This an illusion, knowing they shouldn't do it, but know about what they're doing. I promise I never tell. I don't know. Page of Wands, let's see, the villain reverse, innovative. So this is future. We got passion. We got not doing the same pattern, so they're changing up. Showing just blocked. Changing up. So they didn't like the ideas people brought to them, I'm thinking. Okay, want me to stop on temperance, Sagittarius energy. Going on the right road. Someone else's shine, balance, path. Going on their path. Sag. Mixing DNA. Good health. Wizard of Oz. Patience, temper. Balancing it out. Waiting for everything to die down or something. New strategy. Mixing DNA. We did have help. Six of Swords reverse. I already had it. Lost boat, overturned, survived. Underwater swimming instead of in a boat. Maybe they decided to relax, ferry boat. Not getting away with nothing. Got rain, lost island, missed, stuck, staying, drowning, delays, fishing. So right now they ran out of ideas. Try to go down the right path. Or talking to a sage, maybe. I don't know. Having a coffee meeting, private meeting, because it's two cups here. On a boat or by the banks, sitting on the dock of the bay, somewhere by water. Don't have to be a beach or anything. A lot of businesses got water as a show place. Or could be on a boat. The boat not moving. Ace of Cups again. They loving it. The possibility. Gifts. trophies, helping hand. So they need more help. Submarine, fell in water, underwater, they're drowning. They need help. The lovers, or Gemini energy in neighborhood, people, places, and things. Marriage, side piece, deep connection, passion, commitment, husband, wife, whatever, job, family, more participation, recruiting others, looking like they're on the up and up. King of Pentacles. Okay, already came out. Another investor. Maybe this about somebody's business. Investor, stable business, arrogance, power, boss, material, wealth, and success. So meeting up with an investor. More help. Because something ain't working. Page of Wands reverse. I think they're going in the big leagues. This King of Pentacles, so it's Page of Wands. So grow up, they want to be rich. They want to be in that type of limelight. Self-doubt, fake aliens, your country, change patterns, future mind. So I don't know if the person told them that they are not on that level. I don't know, somebody applying for a movie role, because we got directors, producers, and all of that too. So this could be got to do with that too. Yeah, something they have to change up, balance out. Two of Pentacles, money confusion, juggling. So they're not giving them the money that they want. The investor not. It's like a trial basis maybe. I'm gonna say Shark Tank. I don't know why I want to say that. Anyway, got handcuffs. Um, taking action. Storm, confused, juggling, choices. Two of Pentacles again, about Two of Pentacles. 2 minutes, twins. So we got the twins I was talking about earlier. Handcuffs again. Juggling, trying to balance, confused, juggling. Trying to balance and the Emperor trying to convince this person, but he's telling them he's not on their level, or they're not on his level. Got businessman, very arrogant, powerful, already wealthy. I don't know if it's a bank, trying to get a loan or grant. Like I say, investment for a business failing. This could be that too. Maybe just got out of jail. Try to get on the right path or get somebody out of jail. Could be a bondsman. Three of Pentacles reverse. Lack of teamwork, ego conflict, evil religion. I don't know, they told them to pray about it. And it's like, maybe don't believe, like I was talking about at first, they believe it's spiritual. So they want a whole new team. Lack of teamwork. Key upside down. I'm going to say the Ankh. Upside down, being masculine energy. No plans, no blueprint. Oh, they told me you don't even have your plans together. No plans, no blueprints. You just went in it without. That's why, okay. You need to get stuff in order. It's out of order. You know, he have his paperwork together. That's kind of like when I was in a neighborhood, thinking we finna change this neighborhood, and a lawyer told them they need certain type of paperwork in order for him to declare that neighborhood a historical district, because it was $400 million available for the neighborhood for the people who lived there from their ancestors to rebuild. But the people who were there were so greedy, they didn't care about helping anybody else. Most of them were millionaires I didn't even know, been knowing these people for years. Some of them were foreigners, and they told him they wouldn't give him no paperwork. Just do the best you can, because they wanted that money. And he told him I wasn't losing my job. This could be a lawyer, because we already got justice out here, investor, whatever. He said, I'm not losing my job for nobody. He already built up his neighborhood, and he didn't fuck over them because they was very wealthy. And he said, I'm not losing my job on my credential, his position. Y'all won't do the right thing and give me what I need so I can go in front of these big people and present what's right. And he also told us to go through the neighborhood and find out all the famous people back in the day, Bobby Blue Bland, Marvin Gaye, all of them who stayed in the neighborhoods before they were big, and find out where they stayed, and he could take that also and really declare this a historical district. But they didn't want to do that. They knew all the answers. They just didn't want to give him the paperwork. So this looked like somebody who don't have his shit together, trying to get investment or somebody else to come into play for what they're trying to do, but they don't have their shit together. And this person ain't playing with them. So you need to grow up. This business don't run like this. But this person is arrogant, and they thinking that it's abuse of power, overbearing, challenging the person, no loyalty, and nothing that the person can stand on to even try to help the person. 5 of Wands, tell you, arguments. So he trying to argue with the person. It could be spiritual, could be saying a lot of shit in his head. Fights, noise, tension, magic, conjuring. So he think magic would be the way to go. Magician. Conflict, anxiety. Page of Swords, spine. Fighting, hitting someone. Baseball as well. I know baseball season. I don't know if you're trying to hypnotize this person or get this person to do what they want them to do. Like I was saying about the movie. Um, Queen of Pentacles. Nine of Pentacles. Hold on. Let's see. What's next? No heartbreak. Heart. Sun. So I don't know if that's a husband and wife team. Here, she has money too. Okay. Grounded. Business. Damn, Nine of Pentacles. We know the person wants some of that. Peace of mind, contentment. Success. Okay. Money, wealth. Okay, so they did a spell. Got the money that they wanted. Look like. She's single. Kind of a hard type person. Supported them. Working on it. Release pain. Forgive. Finances. Overcome finances. Optimism. Career. Heal love. Positive mind. Addressing the situation. Jobless. Job loss. Okay. So maybe they assist and forgive. So, okay. That's okay. This fell. Heartbreak fell on the Emperor reverse. I don't know if she coming in. Their person that has money. Let's see. I don't know if he was trying to meet this person by himself and he had to call in. Four swords, sickness, bed, illness. Okay, let me see. Stressed. Divination, elevation, on hard, foresight, surrender. Get some rest. Pray. Letty. Before that, the sun exposed. So somebody got exposed. Fell on the King of Cups. I don't know, like I say, either blackmail the business or blackmail this person. Because we got child here. So I don't know if they like say, I know what you did. You raped this child, buried this child, whatever, in order to get what they want. So you got a woman coming in with some money or know a lot from another business. Expose success. Four swords. Yeah. From childhood. Or this is somebody they know from childhood or wife or something. Maybe they used to be together. But this look like, because she ruthless, this sword reverse. Black heart, eagle heart. I don't know. Oh, I knowed you when you were just a kid, didn't have any job. I don't know, some shit. 501s again. Debate, arguments, competition, conjuring, anxiety, fighting, ambitious, conflict. You're very ambitious. They really stay in the same neighborhood, grew up together, could be a sibling. Let's see. 8 of Wands, shots fired, loves, arrows, new situation coming, roots, taking shots, yeah. So they arguing. So, yeah, coming at, I know, yeah, I know what you did, that you did this, you did that, when you bringing up their past, maybe something like that, in order to get their way. So they're using tactics, blackmail, strength, grooming them, messing with their head. For success, boxing, shave, makeup, barber, beauty shop, rose. 6 of Pentacles, reverse. Not giving it back. No raise, no help, guilty. So throwing in somebody's face what they did, blackmail them or get what they want. Found some dirt on them, I'm thinking. A ex, or maybe it was the ex. Page of Swords reverse, no focus, mood, baggage, a lot of baggage, hot-headed. Okay. Can't spy. Crooked police, could be, I don't know. Player, reckless, want to get their way, chasing, manipulation, hard ass. Chase. Got a police. It's getting messy. Past messy. So I don't know if this is a court scene, because this is the Empress Justice. I got justice twice. I was supposed to have put it back, one back in the deck. I don't know why I put two and put one back in the deck. Okay, where the Hermit came from? What the fuck? Oh, he was... Where the Hermit came from? I got Hermit up there. Hermit reverse. I see you. Not a ghost. Or did I just pull it? I'm not going, of course not doing the dark, not doing the work. Still don't want to do the work. Want to be manipulative, but don't want to do the work. They don't want to wait that long. They want it now. So they're willing to do anything necessary to get what they want. Forced, yeah. They need to heal, but not healing. Forcing their way. Bad idea, not a good idea. Two of Wands. Yeah, pretty much. Word in the palm of their hands. That's their tactics. Close to home, beach house. Stopping the storm, crystal ball. Explore decisions. New beginnings. So it looks like they got what they want. Judgment, justice, magician, the devil, the lovers, hermit, high priestess. Teamwork makes the dream work. So they're using this. What are they using this for? Saying they maybe opening up the daycare school, something in the neighborhood. Is this still a Robin Hood effect, or is it they claiming that they're doing? King of Swords. Good decision, mature, justice, intelligent, leader, truth, spy, respect, speak, angel. Nine of Wands. Reverse. Life lessons, be careful. Warning, watch. Decided not to be a victim. Okay, maybe like I say, maybe they're trying to get different banks, different investors to help them out. But they were steady refusing them, this one scenario, okay? So they had to go hardcore, like the big companies play hardcore. They had to go hardcore and found some dirt on a person or use magic to get what they wanted to help out. Because say maybe they lost their job, or this could be about a job. Maybe they won't pay you, or somebody falsely accused. We had the jail thing at first. Locked up, won't let me out. Bondsman, I don't know, something. I don't know, maybe more than one thing. Six of Cups, reverse. Was it all a lie? It's not reverse. Something in the neighborhood. No, it's not in the neighborhood. Not kin, witch, trickster. Neighborhood ex-boyfriend or girlfriend. So it was a lie. Okay. Let go of fear. Warning, be careful, not a victim. I don't know. Ace of Swords, truth. Ideas, new clarity, potential, intellect. Or did they say what they wanted them to say? In order to get this, have truths. And then go and do what they really wanted to do. Intellect, success, mirror effect. Started off with Ace of Swords, didn't I? Oh, what did I start off with? Oh, King of Swords. Sideways. So let's have truths again. They're not putting nothing back in the neighborhood. Lord, what time is it? 1:19. This is crazy. Two of Swords. Again. At a crossroads, struggling, samurai fight, peace and harmony. Need to get acts of divine, receiving a new moon. Still getting the downloads, but our third eye is still blocked. I can't see. I'm not seeing. Or is it? Hang, yeah. The tragedy. Hangman, new idea. Enlightenment. Okay. Hangman also means bad stuff too. Jail time and death row and all that kind of stuff. So let's see. Okay. ATM machine, bank, crops, watching money grow. Or come in the account. A receiving says work frustration, hard work needs to be done. With that workout situation at hand. 7B, justice. Okay. The Hierophant. Patience. Yeah, waiting on the money from the government or whatever entity. Doctor, judge, whatever they are, father, priest. Guidance. Getting guidance, because Taurus can also be accountant. They get with money. Got people under him, so a leader. 4 of Wands, happy home, mansion, hotel, motel, completion, pleasure, celebration, stable, freedom. Okay, mansion, okay. Mall, shopping center, Arabs. The system, the government. Maybe it's waiting on a grant. Okay. Ace of Pentacles reverse. Access denied. Creators don't like it. Dead, no help. Not giving. No offers. Bad times. No money spending. So it's not coming. Government stopped it. They did magic too. I don't know. They knew the tactic because you know they studied all on magic. So all of that. They ended it. So they didn't get it anyway. All that plotting and scheming and planning. Because they were false. Wasn't going to do what they said they was going to do. A lot of situations going on here, really. Alright, let me see. These are the cards right here. I'm doing right now. Let's see what it says. It says don't want to get caught right off the top. I'm afraid they did. Let's see. Okay, this instead of one coming right here. Mistakes when visiting New Orleans. Visiting only for, okay, the mistakes they made along the way. They were watched. Okay. They made too many mistakes. That's why they didn't get it. Got caught by the government. Visiting only for Mardi Gras, picking up beads from floors, staying in the French quarters, walking along at night, drinking from a glass bottle in public, eating at chain restaurants, sightseeing on a Monday, Papa Legba Day, no respect, no morals, thinking voodoo gift shops sell the real things, so they thought they can do the magic, they thought they can do the coin and the blackmail, renting the automobile to get around, understanding the weather. So they was watching every move they made. I was saying the FBI. Um, I was talking about the movie, police department, all of that. Um, I don't know who this for, child. Blu-ray star seeds. Hello, the true empaths, transforming the broken or damaged into works of arts, innovation, and beauty. Fillers and harmonizers, the long forgotten original light workers for hundreds of years. They have been the guiding light for the other starseed beings to incarnate on Earth and beyond, shifting humanity's level of consciousness and vibrating so other beings could emerge and bring the much needed gifts to light. They are not from a particular light system, galaxy, or planet. Their energy is pure, can travel through many dimensions and time and space realities, intergalactic travelers of starseed races. Let's see what they got to do with it. Let's see what else comes up. Somebody Mary, or Mother Mary. My name Mary. Okay. Know you and kids' husband's blood type. That's for Mary. Strike a pose with a sword of fire. Return the sender reverse. Everything you wish for me goes back to you 100-fold. Andromeda, Aphrodite, Medusa, sacrifice. Underworld, Poseidon, Hades, Zeus, witches, demigod, Perseus, the crackling sea monster. Me. Palladians, Typod, Robot, Squid, Star Child. Now say he did Star Trek. The producer made Star Trek, electronics. I believe in you. Do you believe in me too? Pisces. Ask me, Pisces. Do you believe? Are you a believer? Make me a believer. I forgot that song. Slot machines, Israel, Jews, and U.S. all over the world. Idea for a game. Put in business or play. 12 a.m. They need women energy to use for their sick agenda, secret societies. We got Maria Amari, 2MM. Make me a believer. They chant over you at night while you sleep, kids, to make you sabotage yourself. We start off with that at first. Traveling by vehicle, joyriding. Somebody's grooming people, grooming somebody to do some crazy shit. Or that's what they try to do to us at night. Comanche Indians, Oklahoma, Utah, Aztec family, Texas, Mexico. Anyone who wants to fight me all the time. Warriors, fine horses, dancing, and festival. Puerto Rico. The islands. Yeah, go ahead, baby. So I don't know, y'all. Y'all take this land of Bible. I rise. Lots, casting lots. Somebody's going, they're doing it for Jesus' garment. No more of blocking people's memory of why we reincarnated here. Fulfill your destiny to above and beyond. So get on the right track. If somebody's off track, doing things for selfish reasons and not what you came here to do, you need to do a dark night of the soul. Go down your path. Not for materialistic stuff and not paying attention to other people's hurt. No morals. Straight people coming up missing. Damn. Aliens around you may be selling human meat to restaurants. Capricorn energy. Skeletal system, bones, joints, teeth, marrow, foundation of body, serious and focused exercise, sports, Saturn, spleen, legs, bones, muscles, teeth, hair. Two signs that came out. Start off with Pisces, Capricorn, CIA, different languages. Death spells. Seminole tribe of Florida, Oklahoma, Florida, rituals, purification and manhood ceremonies, settle tribal disputes, and engage in hairs of stomp dance. Medicine man chants and men dance and women follow quietly. There's whoever this tribe is. Just like mine, I think mine. Florida. Get crystals, incense, candles, sage, dragon's blood. Protection. Illuminate, Illuminati. Was reversed though. Another M. 3 M's. M&M, MMM, AT, a mat. It's Pisces also. A Virgo, a Cancer. I don't give a shit. I don't have everything. Don't want everything. And still happy. Try it. Hello. Good shadows. I don't ever want to see you again. That's reverse. The West. Expound the fuck out of America. East side. Yeah. They're trying to blame the murder on you. Started rumors and lies to get people on their side. They don't want to be caught. Lies. Rebuke. Return asunder. No weapons formed against you shall prosper. Hello. Someone you know. I'm afraid. Reverse. Fear. Reverse. I spy. Reverse. Their eye. Reverse. I horse. Odin. Bullets that don't kill. Tranquilizers. Blanks. Put you to sleep. Reverse. You ain't sleep no more. Or shouldn't be. Money magic. Number 8 and 2, 11, 22, 33. Taurus and Scorpio. Aquarius. another Pisces. S. My name's Skeeter. Things that go bump in the night. Rebuke. Reverse. However. You will be traveling this year, 2025 and beyond, so prepare and use discernment and protection. Williams family. She didn't do it. My habits may have to stop, or trying to stop my habits. Mother issues, reverse. Justice, reverse, or justice. They're trying to commit you. Mental hospital. Someone lied and said you crazy to get you your resources. Jealous and mean. Coming back from the dead. That ought to be interesting. If somebody was that got locked up, we had confused, we had tied up, right? And then we had death on the board. Where is death? Did I not put death? I put devil. I meant to put death instead of the devil. That was supposed to be death. Oh man, I fucked up. That was supposed to be death call. Protect your soul. Don't sell it. Hello. All right, Pisces. I don't know what that means or who that was for or what the hell. Maybe I don't know. I don't know. So I just follow. So I started to say red lipstick. Getting up. Done. Yeah, I had that written out. One of the ladies had one of the magicians wore red lipstick. And I wrote it down, but I didn't say it. It's okay to be bored. Hello? Tell them kids that all the time. You learn more. Listen to the creators, ancestors, and guides. It's always good to study when you're bored. Chris Brown, Taurus. What they got to do with it? Vermont. You're connected to the wolf family. You're never alone. Werewolves, they help you. Secrecy. You promise you'll never tell. Then I said, wow, different kind of magic, witchcraft. Medical team reverse. Midwives. Fake insanity. Temporary insanity. All right, I don't know what all that means for y'all. Let's see. Let's get a chakra wisdom. Pisces. Whoever this was for, child. I don't know. I have no idea. Ooh, I'm hungry. 7th chakra, crown chakra. Who got this? Cancer. I don't know what Cancer. I don't know why they didn't have me go live with you. Okay, I don't know. 7th chakra, crown chakra, one with all. I feel the divine force flowing through me. I honor this, and I know that it flows through all. I am calm in knowing that I am one with all, and I contemplate and meditate on this fact. I regularly remind myself that we are all from the same source and that we are all on a journey as spiritual beings experiencing this physical existence. I am aware that I have a choice as to how I respond to what is happening in my life. My response have an enormous effect on my spiritual, mental, emotional, and physical well-being. Yeah, do have a choice. Period. That. No matter what, try to stop your choices. You do have a choice. Don't let them lie to you. Hey, you might require a lot of hardship Because right don't make you abundant. I don't know where people get that from. Or if you're doing right, you're doing this, you get a big old abundance and blah, blah, blah. No, that don't mean you living still in the spiritual, in the physical. Right is spiritual. Changing things is spiritual for the best. According to what you're changing. You might not can't pay your bills, get kicked out, live on the street, and keep doing right. Unless you thinking materialistic, you know what I'm saying? Of course you want things to function, but they gonna come against you if you're trying to do what's right. So most people who try to do right is getting a lot of hell. Can't pay their bills, got kicked out, people following them, messing with them, but it's a reward out of this prison. So, I don't know. All right, like, subscribe, share, and comment. I still got the Blu-ray Star Seeds. That's who you are, Pisces. You came here to change shit, help others out. Let me read it again. Blu-ray Star Seeds, the true empaths, transforming the broken or damaged into works of art, innovation, and beauty. Fillers and harmonizers, the long-forgotten original light workers for hundreds of years. They have been the guiding light for other starseed beings to reincarnate on Earth and beyond, shifting humanity's level of consciousness and vibration so other beings could emerge and bring the much-needed gifts to light. They are not from a particular light system, galaxy, or planet. Their energy is pure, can travel through many dimensions in time and space, realities, intergalactic travelers of star seed races. Maybe getting caught up in the material and forgetting it. Third eye block. Clean your chakras out. Maybe block. God who you were. All right, love y'all. Like, subscribe, share, and comment. Hope it helps in some type of a way. Thank y'all for the likes. I appreciate it. And whoever came, love y'all.